Emotional damage.
Hello! Welcome to the Emotional Damage Comedy Showcase. I am your host, Ryan, and I'm really hoping with my Wi-Fi that worked the way I wanted it to, because there's about a 10-second delay over here. Oh my God. We have a fun show for you guys tonight. We've got a lot of comics coming in. We got some guys coming out of retirement. We got some guys that should retire. I'll let you decide who those people are. Go ahead and heckle us in the comments section below. With that being said, we're going to plug our glorious sponsors, us, Eargasm Comedy. If you're a fan, you should check us out. Follow the YouTube, follow the Facebook, become a sponsor. I've needed $50 for intro music for about half a year. For about half a year, I haven't had $50. So you can do that right there. And that's all the plugging I'm doing today. I have no soul left for this. I'm sorry. I feel like if the world's going to suck, can it at least suck equally? That's all I'm saying. Men beg on the internet for $5. Women show their feet for $50. I'm just like, why can't that be my profession? Why does no one want to see hairy dad feet? I would be down. I would be all the way down. You can request your body parts, okay? My Cash App's been on the show multiple times. Whatever you need, I got you. Listen, I wrote material today, and it's all about poverty, so give it up for me being poor. Let's go. Yeah! Woo!
The great motivator.
I'm poor. I work 3 jobs, and I'm poor enough that I can't shop at Giant Eagle, but I also don't qualify for food stamps. I don't know where I am on the goddamn. I love it. I love being you get yourself together, you put on your worst clothes, you go down to the government agency, I'm gonna get some benefits today. I'm gonna apply for health care. I heard about some food stamps. I'm gonna get it all together today. And they go, yeah, you actually make $5 too much a month. And they won't let me take a $5 out of my wallet. I tried. I was like, here, just take it and give me the food stamps, man. It's $5. Are you serious? Shit. Oh, it's wild. Thank you for laughing at that. But anyways, I'm doing fine, fiddly fantastic. I'll tell you what, it's a beautiful day outside. It's been so lovely. Global warming is killing us all. Gas prices are $5. I can't find a single job to work. I got to work 3 to be able to shop at Aldi's. It's going great. It's good. Has anybody ever just okay, Dino, this is a fat thing for you. Let me ask you this. Have you ever just boiled a monster down to the fine powder of cocaine that's left and then just snorted that shit to get through a day? I'll tell you what, that shit hits different, baby.
I don't think that's a fat thing, man. That's a depression thing. Guys, reach out to your friends, whether they be introvert or extrovert. Reach out to them, make sure they're okay on a daily basis. Also, hey Serge, hey Mick T from London, what's happening?
Ooh, we're on the air in London today. You guys know what to do. Like us, share us, subscribe, heckle my sad ass in the fucking comments. Ryan, no picks. Let's go. All right, Tito, could you make me full screen because I want to blow through the rest of my 5-minute set here. Screw it. Let's just do this. This
I like that name.
This is your host, Anonymous. I'm here from a secret location. It's blurred out perfectly. You can't possibly tell where I'm at.
Blurred for our safety.
Listen, I've started hitting the gym again recently, and I used to tell jokes about being fat and what made me want to lose weight, but I'm scared now, right? Because I've started to see what the process is going to look like, right? I'm looking at okay, I got to follow this meal plan. I got to work out this many times a day. I got to burn this many calories. And oh, look, here's a guy on the internet that weighed as much as me and he lost as much as I want to lose. Fuck, he looks like a used up balloon. Shit, man. Can we talk about this for a bit? I want you to understand weight loss is like a 5-year journey, only to end up looking like a used condom at the end. Like, what is this? Like, I don't want to be fat, but I don't want to have a fat flap. This is not what I'm trying to do with my life.
Yeah. All that access.
Make skydiving a little easier.
Fuck you guys for not laughing at that visual. I literally went all in with that. And nobody cared.
I would imagine him looking like a flying squirrel.
Yeah, definitely.
Listen,
Definitely.
and again, being a man, it's not like there's no program. There should be a program. Like, if you lose 80 pounds, we'll cut off your tummy for you. Like, that should be a thing somewhere. Like, can you imagine like hitting the gym for a year and a half, eating broccoli and rice, drinking your nutrition shake that's tastes like a donkey's asshole, and then at the end of the process, you go to the doctor like, hey, can I get rid of this flap? And he goes, yeah, that'll be 20 grand. Fuck that. Give me a McNugget, bitch. Are you serious? $20,000? Oh, God. I'm a contractor. I don't make that with any of my jobs. Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize. I thought Marquita laughed way hard at that. I don't know what happened. I told that joke to a friend today, and she called another friend and told it to them, and they laughed too, and it just didn't do anything for you guys. I got one more. So I've mentioned that I've mentioned that I'm a contractor a few times. It's the best way to describe what I do. I do the same job for 3 different people, and they all pay me different money. You can't make this shit up. One guy's like, yeah, that's worth $15 an hour. The other guy's like, yeah, I'll pay you if they show up. The other guy's like, I'll give you a bonus, right? And it's great. They're all going to pay me on Friday, but every Friday comes around. I'm like, hey, it's Friday. Can we do that thing? Yeah, I'll get back to you in a little bit. And it's Saturday. Hey, can we do that thing? And you got to like be polite about it, right? Like, because you can't just like grab them and go, I have $5. Pay me. Like, that's not acceptable for an adult.
This is like therapy, man. It's fun. It's comments, man. Sorry.
Yeah, no, the comments are the best part of this whole set. Listen, I was going to do a 10-minute, but like you guys aren't enjoying any of this. So I'm going to bring up a real comedian now. Are you guys ready for a real comedian? Make some noise. Let's go. Yeah. Woo! This next comedian definitely will never have a fat flap. Give it up for the one, the only genetic marvel that is Dino.
That's true. I won't. That's the great part about being as fat as I am. All the wrinkles are filled in. And if anything, I just have to take an axe to it and be done with it. I had an experience the other day. Now, I'm not sure if any of you are aware with this. How often do you chew? Can I ask? Does anyone have an opinion? I was asked. Well, listen. Let's say normal food, like not steak, not custard, like a normal chewable food. How much do you chew?
Number of times you chew before swallowing.
I say yes.
Is that what you meant?
Yes, that's what we're doing right now. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you holding a fork?
That's what I'm asking.
5.
No, this is my back scratcher. See? Just out and scratch my back.
It does look like a fork.
Yeah, well, listen, I'm a dirty whore. So the point is this, okay?
Did you cut your steak with that before you put it on your back?
No, I'm not an animal. I'm just use my hands for the steak. Come on.
Did you just scratch your back with a fork to not admit that it was a fork?
No, you don't have forks that extend like this. Come on, what kind of person would do this? If I ate with this, like, I wouldn't have been married. That's not. You can't look like me and use a fork like this and get married.
Last thing, you look like the type of guy that would eat with something like that. That's all I'm saying.
Also, Ryan,
exactly, but then I would never get married.
That's how poor Ryan is.
Ryan has a fork like this.
That would be an expensive
thing. Just long enough to reach from the power chair to the buffet.
Yeah. That's Ryan. Ryan actually does security
it's
at the buffet and
fork.
he uses it to sneak it while he's on duty, and he just steals it off other people's plates. No, listen.
It's a buffet fork.
The point is this, okay? The point is this. You're supposed to chew 32 times, okay?
What if you go over?
Yeah, you can go over. That's not the point, okay? The point is, what kind of a jackass chews cheesecake 32 times?
I
is
know,
it
right?
32
That's
for everything?
unhealthy. You
Is it
can't
32
listen.
for everything, or is it like depend on the substance? Because like I don't chew soup, and I feel like that's pretty normal.
32 is the average. Listen, man, when
How do you
someone asks me
choose
how much,
soup?
Yeah.
I don't know, but apparently I have to do it 32 times. Okay?
Not unless it's French onion.
Oh my
French
god!
onion would be the least of the concerns, okay? No one's trying to. French onion is barely like. God, are you kidding me? Come on.
You get a little
have to
texture
chew
from the
more on chicken
cheese.
noodle. Yeah, no, that's ridiculous. Come
Be a
on.
man. Swallow your
That's just if you're gonna heckle, put some effort into it, not French onion. At least a cream of mushroom, maybe
Yeah,
a
or-
At
lobster
least cream of
bisque.
mushroom.
Or some
Okay? Cream of
clam
mushroom. It's
chowder.
got mushrooms, okay? If she moved the tampon, sweet Jesus! I got interviewed on SCD podcast, and 20 times. See, 20 times is reasonable, okay? My answer was asked how much I chew. I chew enough to be able to swallow it. That's it.
That's right. That's right.
Dino dressed like a used tampon.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
If your used tampon looks like this, you left it in too long,
So, yes.
right? Like if the string looks like this coloration, you need Jesus or an exorcist. It's a very good possibility.
No, I'm
just saying, you can't food ninja everything. You can't listen. Okay, you can't. Look, I like a medium rare, if not rare steak. Okay, that requires very little chewing. I'm not going to turn my back on my ways and start chewing steak as if it was a belt. Come on, man. That's ridiculous. Anyways, I was coming on to say that there's a valid argument as to why we should try and do better. These are some old burns from Shakespeare that I thought you guys would appreciate. One was "Out of my sight, thou dost infect my eyes." That's specifically for Andrew Starr.
Wow.
He has not so much brain as earwax. That applies to a couple. Let's see here. A pox on your throat, you bawling, blasphemous, uncharitable dog. Also, that's usable on most of you.
I was hoping that was mine.
Top. This is top, and it goes to our sweet, fearless leader. I do desire we be better strangers. Boom.
Thank you.
That is.
Nice, that's good.
Hey, the classic line with Ryan, where you're like, "Hey, man, that's private. We probably shouldn't talk about that. We don't really know each other." He's like, no, I'm okay with it. And you're like, no. I'm not okay with you telling me, guy. And he's like, no, it's fine. We're that close. And you're going, no, please stop for the love of Jesus. Anyways, you guys have been horrible. I really appreciate your cackling. I think Ryan has lost at least 2 beads of sweat. They went from the top. They went all the way down.
I can't breathe. All right, ladies and gentlemen, listen. I'm definitely not counting coins right now. Please give it up for the next comedian who is definitely not as broke as I am. The one, the only, Alexa Irizarry.
Hi, I'm so excited to be on the show tonight. It's an interesting day for our country. Roe v. Wade got shot down today. And I was thinking, since abortion's going to be illegal, do you think the amount people download Grindr is going to go up? It's like the abortions went down, but the amount of popper sales went way up. Guys aren't going to be buying the girl abortions anymore. They're not going to pay for an abortion. They're just going to pay for wigs and poppers. That's it. But I had an interesting week. I had COVID. I recently got over it. And it's weird having COVID this late in the game. I was like pale. I couldn't eat. I slept all the time. So I was only one guy with a face tattoo in my bed away from being on heroin.
Nice.
I had sex with my ex-boyfriend recently. I felt dead inside after. I think that was just from digging up the casket.
Oh.
It's weird having a dead ex because half the people are like, oh my God, I'm sorry. And the other half are like, how did you get away with it? I like to imagine my ex as he was, because my ex was not a good guy. He sold drugs. So when people tried to console me after he died, they would go up to me and they would be like, "Honey, he died because God needed him a lot more than you did." And I would just look at them and just think, did God need a plug? Or I'm thinking, what if God is a woman and broke like Ryan? Also loves like Ryan, and you know what happens with large, broke white women. They need that prison dick. So my ex is up there with God, and he is using God's car to drive to his side chick's house. His family tried to yell at me for not going to his funeral, but I didn't agree with that because I'm trans. So, like, a regular woman going to their ex's funeral is a moving moment. A trans woman going to their ex's funeral, that's the plot of a Jerry Springer episode. Like, I just walked in,
That's fair.
they got me on the camera, and they're just like, "Jerry, Jerry, Jerry." And then I go up to the mic, and I'm like, "I'm a man." And then someone in the audience is like, "We could tell by the voice."
Oof. Oof.
I'm Puerto Rican, but I look white, which I feel like is having the best of both worlds. Like, I can still cook, but I also can smoke weed in front of a cop and not get arrested.
Right. Right.
Whoop whoop.
If you looked
That's
at
what's up.
most of my family, you would think a book written about us would be called 50 Shades of Brown.
Oh my God.
Like, none of my relatives look related whatsoever. We're all just different. Colors, everything. So much so, my dad once got accused of kidnapping me when I was younger. Like, I was walking with him, and a cop stopped us, and they literally thought he was kidnapping me. And I just thought, looking back, I was like, I feel like my dad would have higher standards. Like, if he was going to kidnap someone, he would probably have went for one of the athletic kids in my school, not the gay kid who was doing musical theater. Could you imagine me in the back of the trunk? I would be, like, doing jazz squares, singing the
Doing jazz hands.
Yeah, that trunk would be a giant rainbow. But I try to relate to the Puerto Rican side of my family a lot because my uncle back in Puerto Rico, he had a cockfighting ring. So I went over their house, and I went up to my uncle. First thing I said, "You had a cockfighting ring. I own 5 cock rings." I'm no longer allowed at their house. But I try to get in touch with my culture, and I'm learning Spanish, and there's only one phrase I know. It's very important. It's "Cuidado, piso mojado," which means caution, wet floor. And I had to use this phrase once because I had to pass a drug test. So I was microwaving some fake pee at my dad's house. And I was pulling it out of the microwave. And as my dad walked in behind me, I got scared and spilled the pee everywhere. I knew exactly what to do. I'm Puerto Rican. I was just like, "Cuidado, piso mojado." And he was so proud, he let me use his pee. And that's why I failed for cocaine. I used to be addicted to crack. Oh my gosh, someone's phone's ringing. But like, I used to be addicted to crack. And if you know anything about crack smoking, like, you have the rhythm, like, push, hit, push, hit. So I was pushing the crack pipe, and I kept smoking. I was coughing up like a huge storm. And then I started carpet surfing, put it in my pipe, smoked it. Turns out it wasn't a piece of crack, it was my tooth. I kept myself. That is still cheaper than seeing a dentist.
Okay.
That was cute. Good job, Alexis.
You're gonna end on crack tooth?
I'm gonna end on crack tooth. I'm still dying.
I managed to count out $15 of quarters while that happened. So you're winning. You're Listen, this next comedian coming to the stage, I actually don't know, so I'm just going to pick somebody at random. Let's go with the one and only Andrew Starr.
I got 3 jokes for you, and I'm out. First question.
that horn
Why
was
does truck stop sound like slang for trailer park cervix?
I don't know
All
why.
right.
What?
So in the city of Philadelphia, after these school shootings that have been happening, they've decided to install cameras around schools to curb gun violence. What the fuck are those going to do? Let the cops watch it from multiple angles?
Mm-hmm. For your entertainment.
It's true, though. It ain't gonna stop shit.
Mm-hmm.
What, are you gonna get a highlight reel? Like, fuck off.
Yes. Oh my God! Watch this. It's my favorite part.
Right.
Yeah,
Fast forward, rewind.
Right.
Play that
ooh,
part
did you see him
again.
go over that table? Shit. Back up a couple of frames. No, catch it from the left. Catch it from the left. Ooh. Like, yeah.
His shoes were untied.
Right. And the other thing was, recently I gave my mother a ride to go get her cataracts worked on. You know, normal, easy, routine procedure. They don't even twilight you during the procedure. But a nun comes in and is all like, "Oh, do you want me to speak my little words and magic juju over your procedure just in case?" And my mom, being the old white lady she is, she's just like, "Oh, okay, sure, yeah." This old lady will not stop carrying on. Like, after about 3 or 4 minutes, my mom's looking at her like, "Are you fucking finished? Like, get out of here." So finally, I looked at her and I was like, "Ma'am, aren't you a woman of faith?" She says, "Well, of course." I said, "Well, you seem to have very little in dock over here. Could we wrap it up?" She sure fucked off pretty quick. I was happy about it. Oh, that's not necessarily a joke. That's what occurred. We're going to cap it right there.
All right. Give it up for Andrew Starr, everybody. Okay, that's not. Yeah, woo! He did not know he was performing. He actually told me no, and I'm just, I'm me. Hi. All right. ladies and
Horrible human
gentlemen.
being. Yes.
Speaking of people telling me no, give it up for Matt Duffy.
Buddy.
Well, hello, everyone. It's been wonderful so far. Let me say, recently, very, very recently, this week, me and my partner got new glasses, new prescriptions as well. Very excited about that. And then we both realized we're not as attractive as we both thought we were. So that was good. Good relationship builder, I will say one thing though about wearing glasses. It's uncomfortable if I fall asleep with them, but without them, my dreams are blurry. So that really does put a damper on the real fun ones. Because I know there's like naked people, but I don't know what they look like or what gender. So I got a lot of questions still. Yeah, gotta sleep with glasses.
I didn't see that one coming.
That's a good one.
That was a good one. Thank you, Ryan. And then, so I was thinking recently, what would it be like for an average person like me to date like a gorgeous celebrity? Like, would it be hard? Like someone like a Kate Upton or like a Helen Mirren? Would it be difficult? No, not at all. No. And would it get old? Helen would, but no, it would not. I think I would enjoy it very much. Because I think, when you're in a relationship, we have people that have had a relationship, know about relationships.
Woo, yeah.
Relationship.
Yeah, failed relationships. Let's go.
When you're in those, someone does something like, they break a dish or they pee the bed or something, mild like that.
I hope not.
What?
You get upset. You get upset. But if it was someone gorgeous, like a Helen Mirren, Would you be mad? Could you be mad? I don't think so. If she just, picked up the brooms and she bent over and was like, I'm just going to do some cleaning, it'd be like, I can't be mad. You peed the bed tonight. Can't be mad.
I'm kind of upset you didn't break in the song there. Like when you're like, would you be mad? Could you be mad? I'm like, oh, he's about to go full musical. Let's do this.
You could. And this brings me to my next thing. Do you have friends? I know Ryan doesn't, but do you guys have friends that you follow on social and they have a lot of followers? And then you think to yourself, they're so not special. You got to think, though, they think the same thing about you. So you should stop following them. I'm just saying that's a just friendly piece of advice for everybody out there. I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm from Toronto right now, in Toronto. It's Pride here. Very happy about Pride. Pride parade is going to be happening this weekend. So, shut that front door because the back is wide open. Guys, there's a little joke for my friends out there. I don't care. Front, back, the window, second level walk up, whatever your flavor is, I support it 100%.
Hey, I got a question.
Yeah,
I got a question. How about the side door?
Absolutely. You can side door it all day long. Why not? That's what
I let a sheltered youth. Can someone please explain to me what the side door is? I'm not following.
You know what? You can look that up.
Yeah,
while you count quarters, my friend.
You ever been cuddled? It's on your side.
Isn't the side port when you pull out the cord from the shit bag and then just have it the wound?
I was gonna say I don't have Pornhub Premium. That's the problem.
Speaking of a Pornhub, recently with my partner, we were watching a pirate movie.
Yeah,
pirate movies. Movies. And she said,
yeah,
and it was a pirate movie. It was interesting though because the pirates were really friendly and nice to each other in this movie. And she said, you know what? That's so nice. That's the way they should be. And I said, yeah. Well, they, plunder, pillage, rape. They really should just be a team. And she said, well, when you put it like that, that kind of takes the fun out of the whole experience. And I was like, at the movie or being a pirate? She didn't answer me. And we didn't talk for the rest of the night. So I think she might be a pirate. Also recently with my girlfriend, I'm just going to keep this tangent going. These are all new, so bear with me. We were walking down the street, and there was a beautiful woman walking towards us, and I tripped looking at the other woman, but she was so beautiful. She actually looked a lot like my girlfriend, just a little bit hotter. And she gave me a lot of trouble for that, and I think she shouldn't have. If anything, that just shows that I am still attracted to her, basically. And I shouldn't be held to account for, looking at other things and people. That was supposed to be someone supposed to chime in and say, you're wrong, something. She was supposed to yell at me because she's in the other room, hoping to get a reaction.
Yeah.
Didn't happen. It'll happen later tonight. Trust me. This, I will be fine. This one, not so much.
She's going to yell at you in the middle of a side door.
She's a southpaw.
No.
Oh, I thought he was going to get pink eye.
Oh my God.
Hey.
The door. See ya, buddy.
That's why Andrew Starr's got the last name Starr. He's all about the starfish.
You know it.
All right, that was fun.
All right, Matt Duffy, everybody. Woo!
Woo!
God, does it always end this awkwardly with you? Where's your girlfriend? I need to ask these questions.
She's packing a bag.
You got to hurry up and side door her, Matt.
Don't worry.
Thanks for all the comments. Thanks for all the love.
The hell out of her tonight.
To everybody watching the show, make sure you follow us. Make sure you like us. Thank you guys all for coming. Feel free to continue to heckle in the comments. With that being said, quick shout out real fast to my boy John. my boy John want to give a special shout out to his girlfriend, Sandy. It's her birthday, and she's broken his heart like 3 times. With the
Fourth
theme of
time's
this
a charm.
yeah, just do it again, bro. I mean, what you already know the way it's gonna go. That's all I'm saying.
3 times a douchebag.
I don't know what to say about this. It's kind of funny. I feel like maybe
It's an old bird, bro. Just cut and
Bro,
run.
Make a joke
I
about
feel like
that.
Don't get bird
Do
flu.
not make a joke about that.
why can't I make
No.
a joke? I got a good one.
It's
Don't
there.
get bird flu.
Shush, dog. Oops, sorry, guys.
All right, my master has told me not to make this joke. But if you want to hear the joke, let us know in the comments. And then we're just going to move on to our last comedian of the night, the glorious, the
Mr.
magnificent, the one, the only, Rob Weber.
I got, no.
Go.
I need to see everybody. You know this. Come on,
Oh, yeah,
dog.
I'm sorry. I didn't.
I don't want to see
just
me.
want-
I know what I look like,
I
right? But
want
it
to see
made
it.
me think, right? Because you've all inspired me. Ryan, it started with you going to the gym. I also went to the gym today. And I worked out real fucking hard. I'm not going to lie, because I'm working on something here. I'm not going to lie. I'm working on something. And it's because I, too, in a shout out to Sandy that I was going to do that you were supposed to do before I come on. But here we are. But, you know, I mean, really, fuck her in the horse you're running on. I've had women do all sorts of things: side door, back door, indoor, outdoor, upside down, inside out, backwards and forwards. And the thing is, it's because I'm fucking old, right? We were doing this last week. Oh, it's your birthday. Holy fuck, you're alive, right? You know, y'all celebrating a woman my age to jump out of a cake. Unfortunately, she was fucking dead. But it all turned out okay because I got to thinking I need to do better because I'm looking at these successful, robust men like yourself, Ryan. You know, I told you, you can make $50. You get behind that fucking dumpster. We'll meet at 7-Eleven. Like I said, $50, put her down, get some music, right? It'll be good. But at the end of the day, I'm thinking to myself, I need to improve. I need to improve. I'm old. I'm 51 years old. All of you should be climbing a fucking mountain, coming up here, asking me questions, and my first answer is going to be, you sure this is the right mountain? Like, I got a fucking weed plantation up here. You're all fucking trespassing, and I've got fucking guns, right? Not because I'm going to go down to schools and get on the camera and say, hey, look at me, I'm here in the classroom, because it was fucking wrong, right? You don't do that. You just walk into this fucking police station, say, I'm a loony, and blow your fucking head off. Make it easy for everybody, right? Scrape up the guts and move the fuck on, and kids just fucking learn like they ought. However, I got thinking about relationships and what I should do. So while I was at the gym, which wasn't really a gym, it's just a bar, the guy who fucking served me the beer, his name was fucking Jim. And I was looking in the mirror and I saw 2 old motherfuckers, right? Just having a good time, drinking their fucking beer, talking about the old days, just the 2 guys. And I looked at my friend and I said, that could be us in 25 fucking years. And then Jim, my friend, threw me the fuck out for talking to myself in the mirror about it. Every time you come here, you old prick, you just think you're going to be fucking that guy in 20 fucking years. It's you now. Get out. So my wife's not happy with me. And this has turned out to be a little tough, right? Because we've talked about this, as Brian was saying earlier, right? Like, I've been here for a while and I come here to get therapy, kind of like we've been listening to in these, you know, sad tales of woe about trying to get food stamps. I mean, dude, I was homeless before I started doing fucking comedy, right? And here's what I used to do for money: beg, right? And if that doesn't work, I'm not a small fellow. I'm not. I'm working on it. I'm smoking a lot of weed, maybe a wash. I'm drinking beer. I'm trying to get larger. That's what I'm doing. Fuck dieting. I'm all against it. I'm just going to eat what I fucking want, drink what I want. I'm 51 years old. I don't give a fuck anymore, right? However, what I want to do is do it slowly, right? So I can let myself go, right? Like, I'm at that point where I'm there's no more hills to climb. I'm at the top of it. I got to grow this fucker down to like Dino size, like, you know, and I'm just going to put it, to be or not to be. Is that what I should do, Dino? Should I grow this beard, or should I just say, crushing your skull or whatever it is. I don't know, right? Because I got kicked out of school at shows for selling drugs. Kind of like I wasn't in a coffin or nothing, and God and me aren't going to get together while I bang a side chick in the trapdoor. However, what I do know is I've had a hell of a good time. That's been my time. Come back and keep seeing us because it gives me an excuse to get really fucking high and ramble on while I drink beer and try and get fatter. So that's been me, Rob Weber. That's it. Ah! Sorry, like really slow.
You know, I just want to thank everybody for coming to the show. I'm glad that we can do this every week, give these comics a little open mic virtually to do some stuff, so they don't got to drive, in Rob's case, 5 miles to the nearest civilization. Please. Fun fact, Rob did not choose to live in that house. The society chose to give him that house. They were like, listen, we like you over there. Over there. Just go that way. How far until you find it? Okay. Oh, God. This has been the Stay at Home Show. Thank you for checking us out. Come be the elephant in our room. Tell us your jokes every Friday at 9 o'clock. You can email us to be a part of the show right there. You can Cash App us right here. I'm not going to beg, even though Rob really wants me to. And our Patreon and all those lovely things are missing. I can't find the flyer for them. I am sorry. I need new glasses like Matt Duffy, apparently. There it is. Oh, my God. There it is. All right, there it is. Eargasm Comedy. Follow us on YouTube. Follow us on Facebook. Become a Patreon for just $3 a day. You can help me buy that music. And with that being said, I'm going to finish counting these coins, and I will be back to see you lovely folks next week. John, if you need a hug, I'm only 1,000 miles away. We love you, buddy. Have a great night, everybody.
Thank you.